Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to these influencers are messy. They can't stop lying. I don't know what they're lying about, but I guess we're going to find out when we watch the video. But yeah, you can't believe everything you see on social media. Can't believe everything you see online because some people do stuff just for a check. Like, they probably advertise these products that they don't even use, probably never used in their life, and they probably only use it on camera. But here you are buying it because you like their content. And some people are fake. Some people, they don't act the same they do on camera. Like in real life, they're a totally different person probably. And yeah, so don't believe everything you see on the internet. Anyway, let me stop talking. Let's get into this video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Recently, we've been talking a lot about undisclosed ads on TikTok and how more influencers than ever before are being
Her
deceptive.
skin is really nice.
I think when influencing first
but also filters make your skin really nice. So also can't go by that what you see on the internet. Some people edit their pictures. Sometimes the camera's filter is so strong, and they probably look different in person. So if you're going for perfect skin, just remember that sometimes people use filters.
a real job, a lot of creators didn't fully know the rules of disclosure, and it took them a little bit to finally catch on. But these rules have been around for years now. I don't know why this rise of a new platform has suddenly made everyone forget how to write ad on their videos, but here we are. We've been talking about this issue forever now, and these influencers are still not getting it. It's a mess, so let's get into it. Whenever we talk about undisclosed ads, we normally talk about the usuals like Michaela, Glamzilla, but there seems to be a new culprit in the TikTok beauty community. Meredith Duxbury is getting called out for not disclosing properly, and some people are even calling her the new Michaela. Recently, Kosas launched an extended shade range for their Revealer Concealer, and if you engage with any type of makeup related content on TikTok, I'm sure you've seen these videos all over your For You page. Kosas paid a bunch of influencers to show off the new shade range, and at face value, there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of us—
Yeah, I don't see the problem yet. Like, if you are sponsored by someone, you have to tell people you're sponsored by them. Because, like, I don't know, that's interesting. Like, if you're sponsored by someone, you have to tell the public that you're sponsored by them so that you know whether you want to buy it or not. I'm confused.
Us love seeing some of our favorite influencers get these amazing opportunities to work with huge brands like Kosas. There's nothing wrong with taking a sponsorship from a brand you love. The problem comes into play when you try to hide the fact that you're being paid. Let's face it, you're probably much more likely to buy something someone recommends.
Oh, I see. I guess it was kind of what I was talking about in the beginning. Like, some of these people are like showing them using the products, but they probably don't use the product in real life. So that's probably why people want to know if you're being paid by them or not, to know if you're actually using the product because you actually use it, or if you're only using the product because you're getting paid and telling people to use it and you never use it in your life unless you're on camera.
Recommends when they've used their own money to buy it and have no attachment to the brand that they're pushing. The recommendation feels more genuine, especially since you know the person has nothing to gain or lose from sharing their recommendation.
I see the problem now.
Influencers and brands know that too, and they're doing everything they can to try and make their reviews seem more genuine and less like a paid ad. One method influencers are using is no longer—
But if you're getting paid anyway to use the product, like, why does it bother you if people know it's paid ad or not? I'm confused. Unless you have a link that gets you commission or something, I can see why. Maybe that's why. But scam.
longer verbally disclosing the ad and instead hiding the disclosure in a place that isn't immediately visible. It's always the same thing. They'll usually blend it with a bunch of different hashtags at the very bottom of a description box, or as an overlay hidden under the caption or blended into the background. They see it as a loophole, and a lot of these brands—
But if you're if this bothers you and like you don't want to use something that they're not actually using themselves, you think it's a paid thing, then why don't you just spend the time to check if it's paid or not? Like, if it's on the screen in tiny font, you can look at the screen. If it's in the description at the bottom, like the last oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the last hashtag. Why don't you just look in the description to check it out? Like, if that really bothers you that much, then you might as well just spend the extra time to see if it's a real paid sponsorship or something. Like, if it bothers you that much, like, wouldn't you do that? I don't understand.
Aren't saying anything because they too want the ad to seem more genuine. Unfortunately for them, this is actually illegal, and the FTC is slowly catching on when it comes to TikTok. We recently talked about the FTC issuing warning letters to influencers who promoted sugar and aspartame on TikTok when they were being paid to do so and didn't have the proper disclosure. And it's only a matter of time before they work their way over to this side of TikTok, and they're gonna have a lot of work to do. One influencer.
So it has to be like super visible, or like they can't just put in the description that no one checks. I don't know.
Called out this week for her lack of disclosure is Meredith Duxbury. She was one of the many influencers who were sponsored by Kosas to promote their extended shade range, and she didn't disclose at all.
To get my perfect concealer shade,
oh, she just left it all out.
4 different concealers. But thank God Kosas came out with more shades. I'm a Kosas concealer girl through and through. If I have to use 4 concealers to get my perfect match, I will. But lucky for me, I do not have to do that anymore. Kosas just came out with new shades that have cool and neutral undertones. Is this...
But I don't know what kind of world you thought we were living in. People lie so much on the internet just to make money. So why would it be any different for these people getting paid and not telling people that they're getting paid? But they about to get caught, apparently.
It's not a perfect match or what? This concealer melts into my skin like butter. The Kosas Revealer Concealer has 38 shades and so many undertones. This is the only concealer that has consistently not creased my under eyes. Look at that beautiful, radiant finish. I'm sorry, ladies, but I won't be needing you anymore. I got a new girl. I finally feel like I have my perfect match. If before you were like,
it looks
Kosas
good though.
girl, I cannot
Can't lie about
find
that. It
my
looks
right
good.
shade for the life of me. Give them another shot because they have so many more cool and neutral undertones.
And Meredith didn't even bother to put the integrated paid partnership banner that TikTok supplies, which is literally the bare minimum. Her caption said, "You guys know me and my @Kosas concealer, but wait, it just got even better. Wearing the new shade 07C of Kosas Revealer Concealer." And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hashtags until you get to the very last one that says Kosas Partner. That's not proper disclosure, and Meredith and her viewers know that. One person commented and said, "Good commercial." And of course, we also had our usual suspect
But like I said, if that bothers you so much, if people are getting paid or not, why don't you just check the description? Like, if they're not going to put in the extra work to like tell you, why not put in the extra work to like check yourself? I don't know, unless it's supposed to be like 100% on the screen in the video, like so everyone can see it right away, then I see the problem. But if it doesn't have to be like that, like you can just check yourself. I don't know. Also, like, not everything works for everyone, so even if it wasn't a paid thing and you buy it and try it, then I guess it doesn't work for you, then that's fine. But if it's a paid thing and you still don't know and you buy it and try it, like, don't you want to try it anyway to see if it works better for you than other products? I don't know, because everyone's skin is different, so even if it looks good on her and she's promoting it because she's getting paid, like, I don't know, would you want to try it yourself, whether it was her or someone else? I don't know. Just because it's a product, not everything works for you. So, I don't know, you might find something better that you like, whether it's paid or not, whether they disclose it or not. Like, don't you just want to try it? I don't know.
Kayla doing the same thing.
Hostess said, "Ask and you shall receive."
But also, just because someone says you should try something doesn't mean you have to try it. Like, shouldn't that just be your own judgment if you want to try it or not? Whether someone on TikTok is telling you or not, whether you follow them, is paid, not paid. Like, you should just want to try it on your own, not because someone is telling you that's good. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird. You trying it because someone else is telling you to try it, but then you get mad because they didn't tell you that it's a paid sponsorship. That word is a tongue twister. But yeah, like, wouldn't you just want to try it just because you want to try it, not because someone else is telling you to try it? So it shouldn't really matter if it's a paid sponsorship or not, because I don't know, it's up to you if you want to try it or not because someone else told you to.
They extended the range of their revealer concealer. People were begging on their hands and knees for them to extend the range, and including me. I'll show you the difference between the OG shades I would use and the new ones. Listen,
because like I said, these videos probably have filters, so it's not gonna look the same way in real life as it does on the camera. So you might as well just try the tester out yourself, like in person, like not through their link, because I don't know, I feel like makeup you should try before you buy. I don't know, but some people are lazy, so they just go through the videos, go through the links, buy it, they try it, and they're like, I didn't like it, but I bought it because they said it looked good and it looked good on camera. But I don't know, I feel like you should try before you buy it.
the shades of the OG ones work
At least
for
for
a
makeup.
lot of people. For someone like me with a cooler, pinkier undertone, they always pulled a little bit too warm and a little bit too yellow. Wait until you see the difference. So for reference, I am a neutral, cool undertone. Okay, so this is shade 1, the OG shade I would use. And this is shade 0.7C.
Oh no, it's like I guess like a video game. If an influencer was like, "Oh, this is the best game ever. Like you should play it, you should buy it," and then I feel like you should be the judge. Like if that game interests you or not, like you would buy it if it looks interesting to you, and you wouldn't buy it if it's not interesting to you. But if it's like a paid sponsorship, like doesn't really matter because you buy it based on your own judgment. Like if you want it, and like you should know that makeup, it doesn't work for everyone. Like different brands work better for other people. Like it's not a one size thing for everyone. So I don't know. I see like the problem with it, but also I see the other side. Like not everything works for everyone. So like just because it's a paid partnership or something and you buy it doesn't really matter, because like if it works for you, it works. If it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't. So I'm confused a little bit
See, it is
by
the new,
people complaining.
cooler, pinkier undertone.
But if
Look
it's a
at
law,
the
if it's
difference.
illegal, then
Very
of course.
clearly you can see how
Put
much
it on your video.
cooler this one is. I'm applying shade 0.7C all over the face. Let me just say, there is a reason that this is a best-selling concealer at Sephora. It's ultra creamy, brightening, melts into the skin, leaving a super natural look, and it never feels heavy or cakey. And as a dry skin girly, my skin loves it. Like, look at how smooth and bright. I'm gonna do finishing touches, and I'll set it with the Kosas Cloud Set, one of my favorite pressed powders. I like shade Airy. Like, seriously, Kosas, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a way to start off 2024. Oh my god.
At least she was a little bit better using the paid partnership banner and having the Kosas partner hashtag being the
Wait,
first
where's the banner?
better using
What a way to start off
Is there a banner? Oh, so on the screen there's no banner.
2024. Oh
So
my
you still have to go
god.
to
At
this
least she was a little
description.
bit better using the paid partnership banner and having the Kosas partner hashtag being the first hashtag, but it's still
Oh,
hidden
this thing.
and it's not proper disclosure. Now, something interesting that was pointed
Oops.
out in the comments but has since been removed was someone who said that they swore Michaela used to hate this concealer. At first I assumed maybe they were getting her confused with someone else because this concealer does get a lot of mixed reviews. The ratings aren't that great on Sephora, and most of the comments under Michaela's ad were from people asking for advice on how to make it work, saying that they bought it and they really don't like
Filters,
it.
filter.
Well, according to Michaela, it once looked horrible on her as well. A few years ago, she reviewed a few products from Kosas, and she pretty much hated them.
Part 2 of trying Kosas. Don't get me wrong, it looks
Receipts. But yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, just because someone says it's good, like even if this wasn't a paid sponsorship and she was saying it was good, like you would have to try it for yourself to know if it works for you or not. Not just because someone said it's good. Like, I feel like you should think for yourself in that situation. Because, like, not everything works for you. Not everything works for every skin type.
looks good. It looks like skin, it looks glowy, but holy, my face feels like it has oil on it. Like this is not set in. Alright, now I'm going to try the super creamy brightening concealer. By the way, I'm shade 1 in the oil, shade 1 in the concealer. I live for the packaging. It's extremely creamy. A light to medium coverage on this. Okay, I need to set my face or else I will literally die.
She looked like this in the paid partnership video. Like she looked dewy, shiny, like, and that's why you should think for yourself before buying stuff that you see on TikTok. Like, just go to the store, try it for yourself before you buy it. Like, I'm confused.
I'm curious
Yeah, I'm kind of confused why people are complaining if it shows paid partnership or not, because, like, how many times I have to repeat myself? Not everything works on your skin, and like, just because someone tells you to try something, just because someone says something is good, doesn't mean it's good for everyone. So, I don't know.
if I can bake over this or if the oil is gonna mix with the powder and get all ugh. Don't put powder on top of that. Oh, it's hard to see on camera, but my skin looks horrible. Powder separated with the oil. I don't even know if I can finish this video. Nope, I hate that foundation. This is my attempt
And
at showing
also,
you
the
what's
camera
happening
doesn't show
here.
everything that you'll see in real life.
Ugh, blech. That never happens to me. This is a disaster. I took that off. I could not deal with that. I'm gonna redo my
But
base
when
with
someone
something
gives you
else. Let me
money,
tell you
you
something.
switch
Is
up.
this my new favorite brand that I'm gonna be flocking to? Absolutely not. Sadly, a lot of
She
these
flocked
products
to
are
it.
just mediocre to me, and that face oil is the worst foundation I've ever used in my life, literally. And that's about it. I didn't really love anything else that I can just recommend it to you.
Now look, I know over time your taste can change, and
She
maybe
got
that's
10
what
too.
happened here. But to go from having such strong feelings of dislike for the products to doing paid ads for something with the same formula as the time that you hated it, I'm gonna give Michaela the benefit of the doubt and guess she ended up liking it after she tried it without that oil foundation. But because of Michaela's history with things like this, most people assume the worst. I always wonder, like, what are these influencers gaining from being deceptive?
But if she actually switched up, or if she actually ended up liking it in the end, wouldn't she mention the old video and be like, "Oh, I knew like back then, like I said it wasn't good, but actually, you know what? It's actually good." And like, wouldn't she do that instead of like trying to cover it up? I don't know. I feel like if I said, "Oh yeah, like I use this lip gloss and like I hate it," and then a few years later I'm using it again, I'll be like, "You know what? I hated this before, but actually I actually really like it now." Like, if you don't do that, I feel like you're trying to cover it up because you got paid.
All of the time.
And you're
I
only using
know
it 'cause you got
I would
paid.
much rather support someone who's honest about their ads and you know that they're being genuine despite it being an ad, because you can tell how excited they are over the product. This being obsessed with every single release is so overdone now, and fans are starting to catch on, and these creators are feeling the consequences of that. Over the holiday break, Michaela was doing a harmless haul showing off what she got in her stocking, and some of her fans are so used to everything being an undisclosed ad from her, they started questioning whether or not her stocking was really from her family or just another undisclosed sponsorship.
And a beauty blender in black. He knows me so well. Beauty blender in black. Beauty blender set. Beauty blenders. That's all I said I wanted for Christmas, so everybody slayed with that.
Dang.
Beauty blenders. We have this volcanic charcoal facial cleanser. I haven't heard of that brand, so I'll give that a try. Beauty blender.
But yeah, I can see, like, if you don't tell people you're a paid sponsorship, paid ad, they'll probably think that everything you talk about is a paid ad. But even so, like, just because she's showing this stuff makes you want to buy it. Like, you really need it because someone else tells you that it's good. Not because you want to try it for yourself, but just because someone else says it, you need to buy it.
More beauty. I won't need beauty blenders for like years.
Like, even if
Beauty
she was like
blenders.
promoting all this stuff and getting paid,
A beauty blender
like,
set with a cleaner.
if you don't need it,
that.
don't buy it.
One fan questioned if Michaela was sponsored by Beauty Blender because there were so many beauty blenders in her stocking, when as an influencer who receives PR, you would assume that she would have tons of them laying around.
I might have no life, but I watched Michaela's.
Didn't she just say she wanted beauty blenders for Christmas, so they bought her beauty blenders? And if she didn't, even if she didn't, and she's lying, like, okay, so beauty blender, if you don't want to support, don't support.
Unboxing
What?
of her stockings, and this has to be like a paid ad, you know? Like, I do eyelash extensions, and there's no way I would ever want anyone to get me anything lash related for my Christmas present, you know? Especially, like, I have so many lashes, and I receive so many lashes, where I would never ask my partner or my mom to get me lashes. So many lashes. So.
But also, you're not everyone else in the world. Like, some people probably don't think the same way. Even maybe there's someone that does lashes and they're like, oh, I want some lashes because it's free. I don't know. But not everyone thinks the same way. So I'm confused. Oh no, I feel like some people on the internet, they speak as if they're speaking for everyone, but not everyone thinks the same way. So I'm confused by that too.
So many lashes. So many lashes. But she got like probably 20 beauty blenders in these stockings, right? And then like, she's like, oh, this is a product I've never tried before. What? Like, I'm envisioning all of like the extra makeup, like PR stuff she gets. She's just like, Mom, do you want some of this? Her friends, do you want some of this? And you're telling me that they're getting you beauty products to use? I don't believe it. I have way too much time on my hands to be reading into these things, but I just...
But even if she was paid to show off these beauty blenders, does it really affect people that bad? Like, is it gonna ruin your life if she doesn't tell you that she's being paid by Beauty Blender to advertise the Beauty Blender? It's really gonna hurt you, because like, just because she shows you doesn't take money out of your wallet. So I'm confused. Like, if it's a law, you have to like show it, tell people, then I see the problem in that way. But in the other way, like, just because she's promoting something secretly, like, it's not gonna ruin your life.
It's giving sponsored by Beauty Blender, you know? Also, just the part where it's like, this is a like face cleanser that I've like never tried or something like that. And I've never even heard of this brand. I don't know. The verbiage... Is it an ad? I don't know.
And I never thought of that video as maybe being an ad.
If it's an ad, or if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. But is it really going to keep you up at night knowing if it's an ad or not? I'm so confused.
When I first saw it, but it goes to show how Michaela's actions of never being honest about her sponsorships has made her fans really take a step back and think. I mean, I can totally see where that viewer is coming from. We see Michaela give away beauty blenders in her PR giveaways all the time. I could see that being a sneaky ad, and it wouldn't surprise me coming from her. Well, Michaela saw this video and she...
Unless, do they get paid per view on the ad, or paid when people buy the product? Because if someone's telling you to use something, like, does not mean you have to buy it and use it. I'm so confused.
Got really mad. She made a whole video going off about how people are accusing her of being sponsored and how much it's bugging her.
Okay, I just woke up and I'm so mad right now because I just saw a video that has me fuming, bro. I made a video opening up my stockings, okay? And in the video, I happened to get a bunch of beauty blenders because that's what I asked for Christmas. And the video claims that the stocking video is an ad with product placement of beauty blenders because of how many there were. Guys, some of y'all read into shit way too much, okay?
Okay, if there's something I'm missing, let me know in the comments, because I don't see how a secret paid ad is so bad, because you're not being forced to buy anything if you don't want to. And even if someone says something is good, doesn't mean it's good for you. Like, I don't know.
I asked for beauty blenders for Christmas, and the claim is, why couldn't she just ask Beauty Blender to send her beauty blenders for free? Because I'm not gonna do that. I don't do that shit, bro. I never ever message brands and ask for free shit. Okay? I don't like to do that. Okay. And then the other thing is, why the hell would there be beauty products in her stocking? Are you
Because they
kidding
fit.
me, bro? Beauty and makeup is my life. Like, people were like, It's sus that there's an Ulta gift card in her stocking. It's sus that there's a Sephora gift card in her stocking.
I don't even know why she made this video because, of course, people are gonna say whatever they want, and sometimes people write things. Sometimes people say things that don't make sense. Maybe I said something that doesn't make sense in this video, but let me know in the comments.
It's weird that there's a cleanser in her stocking that she's never heard of or tried. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Makeup and beauty is my life. I would probably be dead without it. Like, it had saved my life, and my family knows me very well. They have gotten me beauty-related items for Christmas my whole life. Like, I am just shocked by this video with
I
all
feel like
of
the
these
people complaining about the stuff she got
ridiculous claims, and around
in her
the
stocking probably didn't get anything
holidays,
for
man,
Christmas.
Oh my god, I'm so mad. If you see that video,
Instead of getting mad at this viewer for thinking her video was an ad, why doesn't she take a look at her content and question why her fans are overanalyzing everything? This is the same person who, despite getting canceled last year and getting called out time and time again, is still not disclosing properly to this day. This is literally a domino effect from her own actions. If Michaela actually disclosed all of her sponsorships in a clear way where you knew without a doubt her video was an ad, no one would be questioning.
I think it's so weird that if an influencer is like, oh, I like this, people that watch her or are fans of her are like, oh, then I'll probably like it too, so I'm going to buy it. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, you don't even know how the product works on your skin, so why, just because it works on her skin, paid or not paid, why do you think it's going to work on your skin? Everyone's skin is different. Like, I don't understand. I guess that's why people are upset, because they're like, oh, I like her, I follow her, I'm her fan. If she likes it, then I have to like it too. But that's weird because not everything is for you.
If non-ads are ads. The problem is we can't tell them apart anymore. If Michaela is going to get that upset over people now assuming all her content is paid for, then she better start making some serious changes, because not only are viewers losing faith in her content, but you guys know it's only a matter of time before the FTC sends a letter to her door. Anyways, guys.
Well, I guess if it's illegal to not tell people it's paid or not paid, then that's another problem. But whether she does it or not, if it wasn't illegal, don't buy everything people that you like tell you to buy because they like it. Doesn't mean you need to like it too. That is so weird. Like, why do people think like that? Is that why you're mad because she likes it, so you think you have to like it too, and you bought it because she liked it, but she didn't tell you it was a paid ad? Now you don't like it anymore? Because, like, if you bought it and it wasn't a paid ad and you didn't like it, would you still be mad at her for using the product? And you bought it because she was using it even though it wasn't a paid ad? I'm confused. But anyway, think for yourselves, everyone. That is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI V. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.